Welcome to our channel, How to Achieve Bright Future. Bright future here in our definition actually means that you are the person you would like to be, having the things that you like, and doing the things that you like doing. And today's video, we are talking about being prepared for the winter during the summer. Think about the little insect, an ant, that actually during the summer is so busy. Instead of relaxing under the sunshine, instead of resting, that's the time it is so busy gathering and getting ready for the winter. The little fellow knows summer is coming. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. And that's what we want to talk to you about today. And this has been inspired by a quote that I read from the late Ronald Reagan, President of America. He said that freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We do not pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Freedom, we are talking about financial freedom. We are talking about your health. We are talking about your security. It has to be fought for. Then it has to be protected. It has to be secured. And that is exactly what we did not see when the world the other day was attacked by coronavirus. Many governments, some of them superpowers, were caught unawares. And they were running up and down, to and fro, like chickens without heads, without knowing what to do. They were caught, they didn't have enough health facilities, not enough hospitals, not enough ventilators, not enough ICUs, not enough personnel to combat the pandemic. Now, what is bad is that they had been warned that this thing can happen because it had happened there before. But they were caught unawares. But today, let's not talk about the governments. Let's talk about you, because you have a future for yourself and your family. Right now, thank God, the pandemic is coming down. But the governments now, what is worrying them is how to revive the economy. And perhaps you could also be thinking about what about your future. And when the government is looking for alternatives of what to do, I thought I can bring an opportunity to you and tell you that as sure as the sun rises from the east and sets in the west, another winter will still come. But the big question is, will you be ready for that winter when it happens? Or will you be caught by the government? By the pandemic, like the governments were caught, or even other individuals were caught. We are saying this is a time to consider other alternatives. I have an opportunity that I have been involved with for the last 20 years. This is an opportunity that came and helped me and lifted me where I was. I had worked for 17 years, but I was broke. I had risen up to become a deputy computer manager, but I didn't have enough money. I could not enjoy my life. I could not keep my family the way I wanted. But thank God for this opportunity that came, and I have been able to educate the 5 children through their university education. I have been able to travel and see the world like you've never seen. I have been able to drive. My wife drives even up to now. And we are living a life courtesy of this business. And more than that, I have been able to preach without being a burden to the church. This opportunity, I believe in it so hard that when today I'm not on my pastoral duties, this is what I teach other people like you so that you can also be able to enjoy the kind of life that I enjoy. If you're willing, I am leaving the contacts on this video. You can be able to get in touch with me, and then we can see the way forward. I just present the opportunities to you, and you see how it can be able to help you. Why? It's another alternative. It's another option for you to consider as you look at your future. But there's some danger. During the summer, Jesus said, fools, they build their houses on the sand. Why would they do that? It's because they get faked out. They get deceived by the sun that is shining. There are no storms, there are no clouds, there are no rains. So why go deep into the ground to look for the rock? Why risk? Why stretch? And that's the danger. Right now we are coming out of COVID. We are post-COVID perhaps. But the point here is you could be having a job that you have been doing or a business that you have been with, but you have noticed that that business never gives you enough money. It has never given you the kind of life that you'd want to have. But people get faked and they continue with that same kind of life, with the same kind of business, with the same kind of employment, without knowing that what has happened now will happen tomorrow. And when it happens tomorrow, how will you be found out? I'm saying don't be faked out by the situation now. Don't get comfortable in that zone. Get out of it and prepare so that after 5 years, if anything happens like this, you'll be now prepared, you and your family. And you could be asking, can I be able to do that one, Brother Waheire? And I say yes. If you're smart enough to learn what somebody else is willing to teach you, then you can be able to do this business. And I say, like the Bible says, you shall surely eat the good of the land. For you to be able to do that, please get in touch with me. Thank you very much for the time that we have had together. Let us get in touch and we see the way forward. Meanwhile, please subscribe to my channel and share this video with others. And thank you very much for having time to come and visit with us and see what we do. Thank you very much and God bless you. Bye-bye.